Ja, hej och välkommen till min kanal. Det är jag som är Figgehn och det här är Max Payne 3. Det har gått en 12 år innan efter Max Payne 2, I guess. Minst. Är det här 14 år? 98 kom Max Payne 2. Det här kom 2012 till och med, tror jag. Skrivet av han som har skrivit alla GTA-spel, Dan Houser. Och vi får se lite flashbacks. Max Payne har flyttat från New York. Och som vanligt så börjar vi i slutet. Gud vad slabbigt.
Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong.
Det är mycket sådana där konstiga effekter i flashbacksen.
Here I was about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
Han ser lite ut som Michael i GTA 5, eller hur? Kapitel 1. Det är någonting ruttet i luften och vi är i Brasilien.
I'd arrived in Sao Paulo a few weeks before. I was working a protection detail for the kind of...
Han har blivit livvakt.
Protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seem to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Hey brother.
Hola.
Hey.
Eller är det hola på portugisiska också? I don't know.
Cocktail.
Scotch. I never mix my drinks.
Yeah, at least not on duty.
Something like that.
Man, that favela is big.
Yep.
Favela är typ brasilianska getton där det bor hur mycket folk som helst och det är väldigt fattigt, mycket hög kriminalitet.
That's funny.
It's supposed to be a charity thing. Drink and give money. I don't know, something for the kids. Hey, listen man, we better look lively. This place is a nightmare. They just got cowboys running security downstairs. Something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air. The family we were protecting were local celebrities, rich parasites with delusions of humanity. The kind of people who end up in glossy magazines or body bags, depending on how their luck runs. So where are they all?
Kong är också whiskyn han dricker i ettan och tvåan, tror jag.
That guy next to him, he's some kind of cop. I think, I'm not sure. Serious though, big end cop, anti-gang sort of thing. I can't remember his name.
So who's this guy?
That guy's a plastic surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Tummy tucks and cock implants.
Tuppimplantat?
Still dances like a fool.
Guess that's what a European education and a coke habit will do for Ricky Martin look-alike.
That's very funny, Max. Oh, excuse me.
I was mostly working for Rodrigo Branco, a local businessman.
Mycket story här i början.
Did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things, people. One of the trophies he had won was his wife, Fabiana. She was hot and wanted to be dangerous. Some good genes trying to fight their way out of a cesspit. She'd married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and his younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good-time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle brother, Victor, had just walked in. He was a local politician. Guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types.
Det är helt annan setting verkligen. Jag har faktiskt inte spelat, jag har spelat det här, men jag har spelat 8 timmar, men inte spelat klart det vad jag minns. Jag minns ingenting av det här spelet. Uh-oh. That's not good.
assholes! What the hell was that? I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's go.
Things had gone from fine to fucked up in about a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
Clear.
Kan vi sluta få de där effekterna? Tack, de är jättestöriga.
This floor?
Sure.
Look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
It wasn't my own safety I was concerned about, trophy wife or not. I'd said I would protect the girl. I hoped I hadn't lost my edge, along with everything else. It was time to choose, a nasty fall or a bullet to the head.
Så. Ah!
That was the boss lady. Only this time she wasn't calling for more vodka in her Cosmo.
Jag skulle vilja ha Kimbo. Det får jag inte. Hello? Oh no.
Don't be stupid! Don't be stupid! Let her go! Let her go! Come on!
It might have been stupidity or drunkenness, or maybe both. But before I knew it, I was back taking insane risks, trying to save fallen women.
Oh, whoop! Oh yeah, Max Payne boy! Jag tycker det är snyggt för att vara, ja, vad blir det? 7 år gammalt.
Nice work. Hey, you need a hand?
No, you?
I och för sig, det är samma år som GTA 5 kom till Xbox och
I
så
don't
vidare.
know, man. Thanks.
Somebody's gotta go find him.
Blöt Max Payne.
Sob controle agora. Fica tranquilo.
Vilka tranquila, kan det vara lugnare tjejen typ, eller var lugn? Tranquila låter som det var lugnt i alla fall.
I imagined the elevator doors opening to a firing squad of muzzles. As far as I could see it, the one thing my plan had going was that no one else would be stupid enough to pull this move.
What have you done with him?
Åh, vad snygg destruction där! Det här skulle lika gärna kunna vara ett spel som släpps i år. Jag tycker ni, lämna gärna en kommentar.
They weren't waiting on my say-so. I had to move.
Ja, shotgunnar! Thank you! Ja, jag hade Kimbo. Ah, man kan inte ha för mycket vapen. Okej, let's go shotgun. Hola, cabron! Bullet cam. Oh! Oj, oj, oj! Det är liksom varje litet shotgun pebble är ju liksom ett fysiskt objekt. Den här kommer bli age restricted så in i helvete. Vad är det där? Är det en karbin?
It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to get him back, but I knew the bad guys would want the boss alive. Almost as much as I did.
Hola. ¿Qué tal?
The
Slafsigt.
control box was on the wall to the left of the gate. great thing about being famous as well as rich is the bad guys know who to kidnap. Another parking lot rattling with gunfire. Was I too late?
Jag blir alldeles så här insjunken i det här. Ah! Yes, yes. Jag tror jag tog han där faktiskt. Gud, hans arm ser konstigt ut. Come on!
It's gonna be all right, Mr. Bronco.
Hua! Där har vi tumnageln, varsågod. Det är så snyggt!
Mr. Bronco.
Skjut aldrig på en... aj. Schmacke filibombom.
You're okay. You're okay. Yeah. Come on, get up. Come on, get up.
Jag kommer med policia.
You're okay. Come with me. Just come on. It's okay. Stay right here.
Ei, vocês aí! Que porra vocês estão fazendo? A justiça local?
Que porra você acha que é, falando com meus homens assim?
Você acha que tem o direito de matar as pessoas a sangue frio, Becca?
Cala a boca, cuzão. Continua dando...
De bråkar på portugisiska, jag har ingen aning om vad de säger.
Não é chamado.
Men jag tror det är två olika polisfalanger.
Chama uma ambulância!
Fuck.
You did good, Max.
Of course I did good.
Don't look so good.
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited, and the Commando Sombra are dead.
I guess. So who's this guy?
I don't know. Some kind of cop. Different branch of the police. Not UFID, but normal cops. I don't know about this stuff. Politics. Everywhere politics. Shit, Max, you look kind of beat up. Let's get this lot home, and then I'll get you home too. Come on.
Nu har Max massa lingonsylt på kavajen här igen. Tossigt. Tung, tung, tung. I looking evil.
Back home, it was time for some R&R, the only way I knew how.
Kong och piller. Inte bra kombination. Gå och lägg dig, Max. Uh-oh.
And with that, I guess I was ready for bed.
Fan, inget täcke eller någonting. Kapitel 2. Nothing but the second best. Nästa tisdag.
A couple of days later, it was back to work, ferrying the boss's broad and his dipshit of a brother out for the night so they could recover from their brush with mortality. Then again, what did I expect? These were the kind of people who went to nightclubs in helicopters. Fabiana had brought her sister along, presumably so she could show off just how rich and empty her life was. And boy, was she about to learn the meaning of rich and empty.
Max! Max! I was speaking to you!
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was saying we get to do a lot of scrapes, man.
Well, we're still here.
Hey!
Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcel. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Thank you, Max.
don't know what I would do without my sister. Spend even more time doing something useful. You know, she works in the favela. She's the good sister. Oh, shut up. What did you hear, Faba? More bodies turned up where people went missing. It's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding, but it is a cool town, man. Hey, here we are.
Här var det fest. I will need it.
I love this place. I love this view.
Hur lång tid kommer det ta innan det ballar ut ordentligt igen då?
It's a real chill place to hang, you know? Do a little business, have some fun. I need it too. I've been working far too hard. Like a whore during Fleechy Weeky, as my roommate used to say. You like that, Max?
That's pretty funny.
How legal? Ingen aning vad det betyder.
Oh, look, it's Alfonso's little
Marcelo, Fabiana,
Oi.
it's too long.
Se lembra da minha irmã Giovanna?
Claro que sim, Fabiana. I'm glad you are still with us. Come
Övertalar de engelska med varandra så där?
I would have called, but you know how it is. Didn't want it to bother you. Hey, Marcel, I think I might have an interesting investment for your brother.
Well, call him up, homie.
I haven't seen him for a while. Last week was Fashion Week. My God, Egypt, but so beautiful. You know Anastasia?
Unta får klippa bort på grund av copyright, I guess. Eller något. Jag sätter lite en annan musik. Ja, det känns som en bana som kommer balla ur det här fullständigt. Den frisyren där, Bosse. Hej.
Your table, nothing but the best. Nothing but the second best. Why can't we sit over there, man?
I love you, but Claudio booked in advance.
Claudio. Fucking Claudio. He isn't even any good. If he were good, he'd be in Barcelona, Milan. He couldn't even make it in Germany. Now he comes back here and acts like fucking royalty. I'll introduce you.
En fotbollsspelare.
Just give me a bottle of champagne, eh?
This kind of place made me want to puke.
Då är vi två, Max.
To deal with the electronic music and the robotic people.
Fucking monkey from a fucking slum. He acts cool with me. What's that? Nothing. Say, Max, you're a man of the world. What do you fucking do it, man?
Now what?
What do you do about life?
Look at me, I'm standing in a nightclub, listening to music I can't stand. I'm 5,000 miles from home, I'm armed and I'm drinking. You don't want to listen to advice from me, amigo.
Oh, Max, I love you, man. You're fucking real, you know? Oh, shit, people. Fuck them. People get me wrong. I think I love a wrong woman. Oh, excuse me. Fabio! Fabio! Ah, my nigga, how are you? What you been, Mo? What you been?
Thank God he had left. A minute more of his dribble, I would have put a bullet in him myself. It soon turned out I wasn't the only one.
Ja, vad de ska bråka ju. Max Payne. Vapenanimationen alltså.
I hadn't seen it coming.
Och så
but
trycker jag
that was
fel.
no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time.
Alltså pistolen var ju väldigt bra ändå.
The doors had been chained shut. I didn't need my Portuguese for Beginners phrase book to work out what was going on. The guy making the noise was the boss. He was sending them around to cut me off from the other side. And sure enough, a few seconds later, I had some company on the dance floor.
Yeah. Wanda. You're dead. Pills here.
I didn't know what they were, but this was a nightclub, and I'd never been a picky eater. Poor bastard's name was Claudio. I found out later he was a pretty big shot soccer player for the Galatians, some nearly superstar just back from Europe. The usual. Scored goals, scored girls. The only
And now he's dead.
getting into now is the one he'd be leaving in.
Jävla snyggt med kul hålen där bak. And you dead. Oj. Wow! Tack. Maxi boy. Pam.
Hey, Sao Paulo's favorite bodyguard. How's it going, bro?
It's not good. Some guys took Giovanna and Fabiana.
What? Jesus, Max. Hey, I'm on my way.
No. Stay in the chopper. We'll need a way out of here. I'll go find the girls.
Cara, they came out there. They went that way into the lounge.
Come here.
Go.
Get up. You can't stay here. I need you to lock this door behind me. Get everybody else out of here. Son of a bitch.
Click. Don't you click on me. I revolver. Ge mig. Nu har vi ammo här inne någonstans. Good work, Maxi boy. And you dead.
There was another delay I didn't need. This wasn't looking good. I'd almost lost the boss's wife once this week. Now I was giving them two for the price of one.
Ja, jag kan gå så där kanske.
Much as I like to indulge in self-reflection,
Ja,
this
tråkigt.
wasn't the time. A little Consolation prize for having
Golden guns, okej.
cut short.
Haha! Jag vet inte, det är väl något bra sen. I don't know, man. Oj, fel knapp. Jag gillar det här att man kan ha 2 olika vapen. Titt ut.
Don't shoot, por favor.
You an American?
Sure. Yeah, I'm from Steel, North Dakota. outside of Bismarck. Anders Stetling.
Ja, hej Anders.
Some place, huh? They told me it was a little fresh, but I wasn't expecting things to be quite like this.
No?
No, see, I've seen things. I was a cop for 25 years. I've seen men run over by combines. I've seen husbands who just ate their wives, but a gunfight at a disco.
You were a cop?
Yeah, just retired. Oh, what a life that was. And it gave me the money to raise a family. Oh, I got a girl at college at Wisconsin. A boy who's playing football for Minnesota State. You want to see their picture?
Nej, det vill jag inte.
It's all right. Sounds nice. Listen, you're staying here. Don't be a hero.
Oh, I won't. I'm retired.
Antar han kommer dyka upp tidigare.
Ex-cop? Give me a break.
Hade vi någonting här?
It looked loud and expensive enough to be Fabiana's. Her fashion sense didn't leave a whole lot of room for imagination, let alone food. The girl sure knew how to draw the eye, and maybe that was the problem. But at least I was heading in the right direction.
Chega! Que porra você tá fazendo? Como assim? Você tá com algum problema?
Whatever the hell they were arguing about, it was time for me to add my 2 cents.
Ah! Ah! Nu råkar jag ta piller igen. Det är inte meningen. Så, 2 revolver. Nu gör vi vilda väster-style. Det här är 2 olika revolver, eller vadå? Rumpedump. Ringde på dörren.
Time for me to add my 2 cents.
Inte... jag trycker på tab hela tiden, jag vet inte varför. Så, nu jävlar.
They were still alive, at least. This crew was starting to look a lot like friends of the gate crashers at last week's party. These guys had some real issues with the Broncos. They were back to finish the job. I figured it was time to start doing mine.
Ah! Animationen är verkligen super och så klick, klick, klick. Åh, Max, du är värdelös. Kom igen då, Max! You're dead. Ja, får konservera ammon lite bättre då. Hur kul den är med Akimbo.
They were headed for the helicopter pad. I had to get to the roof before Giovanna and Fabiana left on a one-way flight. I knew this was going to be a bad idea, but in the continued absence of any good ones, I decided to go with it.
Han är tokig, va? Lille Max. Han är tokig.
What a view. I guess my time in Sao Paulo wasn't quite the paid holiday in the sun I'd been promised. At least I was getting shot at by a middle-class psychopath. These guys weren't messing around. This place was like Baghdad with G-strings. couple of more seconds and I'd have given some poor street cleaner a crappy start to his day. Now, I had a ride to catch.
Uah!
Pull me up, Bob, and I want you down. All I said.
Come on! Jesus, Max, I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes. What the hell happened in there?
They jumped us. Same guys from the party, I think. They grabbed the girls and Marcelo, but he's here now. Yeah, don't worry about me, homie. I'm just a guy paying you lots of money to protect me.
Because he's the bad guy.
You try staying
Duh.
5 minutes sober. Hey, look, there they are. Quick, get after them.
Are you crazy? You can't just leave her. Max, you gotta do something. Come on, get the rifle back there.
Let's go, Mini 14. Upp.
She's making a run for it.
Okay, hold on. Swing it around.
Move, you're gonna lose her.
Come on, get him off her.
No!
Det var nästan svårare att sikta med lassiktet.
Shoot! What the fuck
Whoa.
are you waiting for? Take him out, Max! Take him out now!
Hon lär vara traumatiserad för resten av sitt liv.
Stay on her.
Don't worry, I see her.
Thanks for leaving me to fend for myself in there, Max! They were after the girls, not you.
Max, shoot that bastard!
Move, you're gonna lose her! She's headed for the roof!
Gotta get around this thing.
Around it! I will deal! Oh, look! There she is there!
Hur många är de liksom?
He's gonna kill her, Max!
She's headed inside, Passos. Get us down there!
All right, I'm headed to the helipad.
More guys. Uh-oh. Jag fixar Max, inga problem. Uh-oh. Max, sin gamla dåre, du. Uh-oh. Vilken hjälte han är, Max Payne, alltså. Folk kommer bli tokig. Aj.
There was a goddamn army of these goons. Clearly somebody wanted these girls bad. Or maybe they just assumed the Broncos security team consisted of more than a drunk American has-been and a Brazilian never was, who should have paid more attention in flying school. Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they did.
Vergonhoso! Ela não vale a pena. Temos a mulher de branco. Foi por isso que viemos aqui. O Serrano vai cortar nosso saco se ela escapar. Vou gostar de matar essa puta. Tem
Oj,
muita
fula
coisa que
ord.
eu gostaria de fazer com ela.
Hello, boys. Now you're dead. Han är superdöd faktiskt. closed. Damn it. Aj. Wow, hej. Når inte. Maxons gamla piller. He's dead.
The odds on Giovanna still being alive were getting worse by the second, and if Fabiana wasn't dead already, I was guessing pretty soon she'd start wishing she was. I was up for one god-awful performance review. This was a mess. Where the hell was Passos? We were two failed cops failing. It was Giovanna's necklace. Now I just had to find the
rest of her.
Giovanna! Giovanna!
Max! Over here! What's happening? Where were you?
Are you all right?
What, do I look all right?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out.
Det är lugnt, jag har bara skjutit ryggen 2 gånger.
Where is he? Is he okay?
Need to make a quick detour. He's fine. He's right there.
Oh my god. It's Raul!
Giovanna! What the hell are you doing?
Giovanna! Hey! No, nothing. Go.
Seems like I wasn't the only guy around here who had taken his eye off the ball.
Are you okay?
My weakness was the drink. Passos was the sister. Things were turning pretty ugly in this town. The boss's girl was gone, and part of me wished I was too.
Gud vad han dricker mycket konstigt. Och äter mycket piller. Stackars Max Payne. Ja, kära tittare, vad tyckte ni om detta? Lämna gärna en kommentar, tryck gärna tummen upp och glöm inte prenumerera om ni inte redan gör det. Så kommer vi ses imorgon och då blir det något helt annat. Jag säger hej hej!